Thank you for joining us for Wednesday workshop, where we continue our conversation on our Builder Links program, where builders are building again. We see new home construction going up all across the state, across the United States. So huge opportunity to take a look at a new source of business and add some new business to your pipeline. First, we want to give a shout out to Mac. We couldn't do it without them. They sponsor and provide this program for you all. We certainly hope that you reach out and say thank you and honor them with some loan apps and pre-quals for all that they do in delivering this training and all these different opportunities for you. We looked at on Monday, we looked at all the different opportunities out there, and there's a huge commitment that can be made to the builder services division of real estate, where you can go in and align with builders and communities around your area and really add some new business to your pipeline. Most of these folks are paying 3, 4, 5% commission, so you can get a raise in addition to that. So there's a huge opportunity as we move through this to really make that commitment and align yourself with builders in your community. You see, we looked at Monday all the different opportunities and just in your web searches with Atlanta home builders and finding your local associations and all the resources that are available to you online to find stuff that you don't even know about. You can see all the different builder associations right there in those counties in your area that you can pull up very quickly and efficiently and go in and align with. If you type in new homes for sale in Louisville, Kentucky, wherever you may be, you'll see a long list of opportunities there for you. I can tell you where I'm at. They are building subdivision after subdivision, and the most important part, the key part, is that these homes are selling, they're renting, they are moving, they're doing what they need to do. So they're not just building them and they're sitting. So huge opportunity right there that exists right within your community. Within this program, there's a no-cost solution for you. It's free for you to take part in this system. It's free for the builders to take part in this system. So it's a win-win-win relationship, if you will, all the way down the road for everybody involved in this. And our goal is to give our real estate partners something new to offer to builders, to developers, to those custom home builders out there to bring that value and add that win-win relationship. And what we do here is when you look at the statistics, like in Georgia, we just did a search in Georgia. There's about 22,000 members in Georgia in the real estate community. But when you look at that, it opened up to the United States, over 1 million realtors throughout the United States. So we want to leverage that through these systems, through this technology, and through our platform to really create that maximum exposure. And we're going to look a little more as we look at the domestic migration chart. And this can be done online, and we pulled it up just for one little area that we were working on. And we encourage you to go into that domestic migration chart online and plug in your area and see where those people are coming from. See where they're moving. Are they moving from Canada? Are they moving from Texas? Are they moving from New Orleans into your area so that you can market effectively and hit the right people? Because if you know people from New Orleans are moving into your area, you may want to start doing some marketing and aligning with some realtors out there and providing that value proposition across those cities, states, and areas so that you can maximize your exposure and build that value. I mean, don't you think builders would like to have that reach and have that availability to them? Bringing in that new domestic migration will be a huge opportunity for you in these conversations. So you can see that, you know, if you're casting in a lake in Georgia, you're hitting about 22,000 people. If you're casting in the ocean, you're hitting 1,024,000 realtors throughout the United States. So there's a very big opportunity in that dialogue for you. And we do this through email marketing, social media, and through the WORX platform. So I know that we touched on a lot of this on Monday, but I definitely think it's a good thing to do a refresher just to dial in, especially for some of those people that weren't on Monday. And the best part is that we found that that the builders don't say no when we ask to do these presentations and do these demos. It's the realtors that say no. They're afraid. They're fearful, like they are with buy owners, they are with the expireds, and they don't take that first step and that initiative. All that we ask you do is you go out and align yourself with the builder. Let us know, set an appointment. We'll do the presentation on your behalf to help get the ball rolling. You can send that request into service@associateworks.com, and we'll help schedule that for you and lock up that builder and help move that relationship forward. So absolutely no reason to not put this thing in motion and get those wheels moving forward. So as we move into Wednesday workshop, we're going to try to We're going to look at tying this all together, kind of putting that cherry on top, if you will, and get everything under that one umbrella. With the addition of the Mac WORX Suite technology platform, you're able to reach unlimited agents, unlimited brokerages, have unlimited listings in there, and really create that exposure where the builders are able to have like that model row home domain, and they're able to show all the attributes of that house, show the layouts, create virtual tours for them. A lot of different opportunities all under that one umbrella that you can align yourself and really bring value to those builders in that community. Within this platform, you're able to share with that builder that we're able to push a button and market that new home construction, that subdivision, to whatever 2,000, 6,000, 8,000 area realtors, however many you have in that area. You're able to go through the agent announce system in the Mac WORX Suite platform and deliver that value out for the builder, for yourself, for your brokerage. So it becomes a huge incentive to reach all those active real estate agents out there. One of the biggest features, the property feedback. You're able to instantly request showings, request more information on the property. You can even solicit feedback from other realtors, so you're able to track those results and really get a gauge of who's viewing those homes. It becomes a 24/7 solution for them, as you see as we move forward. When that new home center is closed, nobody's able to gain that information. But when you're able to put some of these signs in the yard, create those websites, people could see this at any time and receive all that access, and you'll be the catalyst for changing that. You'll be the change in that conversation. Also ties together with your social media, with your Facebook business page. You're able to automatically update this, publish it right to your timeline, help drive traffic to your additional sites, so you really create maximum exposure for them. And what builder is going to say no to more exposure, more awareness about his community out there, and you're able to really maximize all that value across this platform for them. You're able to do those virtual tours of all their new homes. You're able to put with music. You're able to, create them with or without music. So post them right there on that Mac WORX Suite page so people can see all the photos, see the virtual tours, all that information right there at their fingertips. It's an HD display where it works on the iPhones, the Androids, the tablets, so you can really get a clean look at all those things. So again, it becomes that 24/7 solution for those builders. With the press of a button, you're able to syndicate this out to all the major sites, including Craigslist. I know that where I'm at, Craigslist is a huge conversion tool for real estate here. I had a lot of bad luck going through the main channels of Realtor.com and Zillow and Trulio and all that. When I went on to Craigslist, I actually found the home that I'm living in. So, and I know that that's the case for, if not all 50 states, the majority of them. So you're able to show them that exposure and press that button, syndicate it out to Craigslist as well to create that extra exposure for them. Smart lead capture, like I touched on, you're able to put QR codes or those text codes right on there. Put those signs out, put those riders up, and I don't really care who pays for them. They're, I think, $12 to $15 a piece, but if you have a good relationship with the builder, they have a lot of money to spend, so I'm sure they may be able to add that value and help with you as well. But it's a small cost to put on there and really get that 24/7 solution out there and get those people and have those phones ringing. You can really start to align yourself on the quarterly curriculum here with adding some value out there in the conversation with live lunch and learns. And this becomes an opportunity for you to gain the eyeballs of other realtors in your community and bring them in to these events. And I'm sure that builders will help subsidize the cost of this with you and maybe provide some sandwiches or some pizza or some type of lunch to where you're able to come in and do these lunch and learns and show them the community, show them the model homes that they have available, and provide some training for them as well and create that kind of camaraderie with those agents in your area. We bring in some special designations. Maybe you want to provide their staging designation for them. It's a 3-part series that we do. Maybe you want to look at doing the customer first designation that we offer, going after that repeat and referral business and speaking to the art of the consumer engagement. bringing in some Fortune 500 caliber speakers like Richard Flint, who talks about managing your behavior, does a special series for us. Certainly doesn't need an introduction from me, but Mr. Floyd Wickman, been a staple in this industry. So you're able to bring all these different opportunities into those builders, have them help with this, have those other realtors come on, have eyeballs out there, form those relationships, and be able to gain maximum exposure out there in the marketplace for the clients and for those builders and for those subdivisions, and really create that opportunity. So I know this is kind of a short and sweet class, but when you combine these, there's a lot of meat on the bone, but it's a very small bone, I guess is the easiest way that I can describe it to you, because it really is that simple, and going in and just forming that relationship. A lot of builders are going to want to form a relationship. Yeah, Johnny, if you bring somebody in, we'll register you up, we'll get you taken care of, man, no problem. But what if you're able to really gain that extra value, bring in more realtors in, syndicate them out to all the realtors out there, give them that maximum exposure, have that 24/7 solution out there? It becomes a different conversation entirely for them, and you become a partner rather than somebody that they're just working with. So I hope that makes sense. I hope you kind of get what we're saying. We will be more than happy, like I said, to do those presentations. You can send us that to service@associateworks.com, and we'll work with you to set those up, do a 15, 20-minute presentation, show them the value, lock them down, and then you go out and do the marketing and kind of gain the value from there. So I appreciate you guys being on for part 2. If you have any questions, please let us know. Again, reach out to your Annie Mac loan officer. Thank them, honor them with some loan apps and pre-quals for doing all this for you. It wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for their commitment to the process. So thank you very much, and we'll see you on our next session.